What's good, YouTube? My name is Hector. That's Michi. That's Bella. And welcome back to the channel. Yes, sir. So today is Wednesday, which means today is a pull day at Powerhouse. I'm excited to go back. That's my favorite gym other than Mid-City Gym. Those two gyms have been such a great time, an amazing time. I love those gyms, but I'm no longer with Mid-City Gym only because of the hours of operation. I love Powerhouse because it's 24 hours and it has a lot of recovery options. Mid-City Gym is just an old school bodybuilding gym, like a dungeon. You got to go down to a basement and all that kind of stuff. So that's more of the aesthetic I like, but Powerhouse has been a great gym so far. Anyway, I digress. It is an ugly day. It is not as cold as it was yesterday, but it is like a rainy day. Hopefully the weather doesn't get too cold later on because it's supposed to be around the 40s. I think it said like 42 at the highest or whatever. So my knee isn't feeling crazy right now. Feels a little tight, but I woke up in a good state. So today should be a great pull day. Hopefully the pit is open and active. I really want to deadlift today, so hopefully I have that opportunity to. If not, I might just do some bar back pulls, whatever the hell it's called. I'm not thinking right now, I'm tired. You'll see what I'm talking about later. You'll see, it's either deadlifts or the other one, but either way, I'm making sure I'm killing my back today. So I failed to show her earlier. I filmed completely the elevator, completely missing my Bella, but look at how adorable she is. Oh, she found a tennis ball, a loose tennis ball. Rip, 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 rip. I think I spoke too soon because the moment I came over here where the Hudson's at, the wind started picking up and now my bones are cold. The bones are cold. Spoke a little too soon. But either way, I feel like today's gonna be a great day. So I'm gonna get ready, finish up getting ready. Finish walking Bella, head over to work, get all that nonsense taken care of because we still got the corporate training and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll be heading over to Powerhouse for this pull day. So see you on the other side. Yes, sir.
Honestly, I had a lot of reasons not to come today. Long day, already worked, felt like I did enough. Could have gone home easily and shut it down, but I already know how that plays out, so I showed up anyway. So we started with the Smith machine rows. I pulled the weight back a bit and really focused on the contraction, actually feeling the movement instead of just going through it, because right now I'm not chasing numbers. I'm just trying to rebuild how I train. Every rep, controlled, intentional, actually hitting what I'm supposed to hit. So when it comes to these, I absolutely love this movement. It's all about making sure you have the proper form because you could easily mess up your back. Making sure you lock your whole frame, your arms slightly outside your legs, and you contract strictly on that mid back. Love these. Next, T-bar rows. Same idea, not too worried about loading it up. That's why for all 3 sets, I stick that to 75 pounds. If I'm not mistaken, this T-bar row without weights is 25 pounds. It feels quite heavy without even the weights. So adding those 25s on each side felt like a lot. But either way, just staying tight, slowing it down, making sure I'm not using momentum because it's easy to throw this weight around and feel strong. making sure I have contraction right in that mid back, just really trying to focus on building that big back, you heard? But if his form isn't there, it doesn't carry over well like it should. So I'd rather keep it clean and build from there. This machine kicks my ass. Next up, love these. It's a pivotal, it is a staple in any back workout. Lat pull downs. Really focus on the squeeze here, bringing it down to control, holding it for a quick second, and then letting it back up slowly. And you can feel the difference right away when you do it that way. Now, it does seem like I'm rocking, but I was taught this by a bodybuilder. You want to make sure you arch your back. You know, you just got that big belly right there, you heard. But yeah, you want to make sure you arch your back as you pull down, and then when you're going up, you want to get that full stretch by leaning into the workout. So boom, right there, and then I'm leaning into it, making sure I contract all the way up. The best part of this workout and the most effective part for your lats is actually when you're going up, not when you're going down. So at this point right here, you want to make sure you're controlling that weight, because that is the best part of that workout. Next up is the wide grip cable rows. Staying locked in, keeping the movement clean, and pull through the elbows. No rushing, no swinging, just tension the whole time. I was taught this variation by another bodybuilder in Powerhouse, keeping that back in a prime lock position, so that way you could go ahead and focus on the contraction. And as you can see, my elbows are tucked in, pulling strictly in through the elbows, and that always targets your mid back. When I tell you I feel it, boy do I feel it. This machine is definitely kicking my ass. For some reason, and I know it's about the pulley system and everything, but the lat pull down and the row area here, whatever, the pulley system is different, so the weights feel much more heavier than the ones on the left, which I usually do, but it were taken. But everything was dialed in, so we keep it moving. Real delt flies. Nothing crazy. It's a pretty simple movement, but they target your delts like crazy. So just making sure I'm actually hitting them. Squeezing at the top, control on the way back, no wasted reps. This is the one that are really easy to rush through. So if you see, I pull back explosively, but then I let that weight hit my delt by controlling that weight. It's all about control. We got to make sure we hit that control. Towards the end, I kind of like break form a little bit. You know, I was doing slight partials because I was getting fatigued. But that was my last back workout, so I made sure to push through because this definitely builds your back the most. Anything in the mid back, rear delts is what shapes your back, and then the lats obviously become your wings. So those are your three main focuses when it comes to your back. So great workout. Bicep curl machine. This is a different variation. I normally do preacher curls or dumbbell curls, but this one I've hit a couple times, and the isolation that it gives you is actually tremendous. Like I don't know what this machine is called, but it's from Hammer Strength. I think it's MTS bicep curls, but I couldn't find it on the Heavy app, so I just put the bicep curl machine. But man, just because of that angle that you have your arms, you solely are strictly pulling that weight with your biceps. And I tell you, it is effective, man. We finishing up with the hammer curls as always. Same mindset, just keeping those reps clean, no swinging, making sure I contract and control the weight. I did go a little fast here. I want to go a little bit slower on that descent. That way I can make sure I'm really getting that full burn, that full range of motion in there. But either way, I used no momentum, and I made sure I controlled the weight the entire time. You know, just trying to make sure I kill these biceps, because I don't really work out the biceps too much because they are a small muscle head. So they don't need much, you know, junk volume. You want to make sure you just target two different sides of the head in a pull day, and that's going to be just as effective. You just want to make sure you're contracting with the bicep and making sure you squeeze at the top, and that will definitely kill your biceps, man. Anyway, almost didn't come today, but I did, and it turned out to be a great session. So, later. Well, today's the next day. I failed to close out the video because I immediately passed out
when I got home after I ate dinner.
Sorry, Michelle.
Oh man, I've been overexerting energy. Yes. She's like, what is this? Whoa. Anyway, yes. She gets the levies. Anyway, it was a great day yesterday. Pool day was a success. I was fighting literally every excuse in my head that I was generating after work. It was a long day. I was tired. I'm exhausted. The cold is killing me. My knee hurts. I want to go see my girls. I want to go play my video games. Like literally all of those thoughts ran through my head. And that is the battle that is a daily battle for me. Like I have to battle that every day when I go to the gym because my mind is literally always thinking about going home, spending time with the girls, playing my PlayStation 5, watching my teams play. Because I really don't watch my sports like my Yankees, my Knicks, my Giants. I sometimes don't get to watch it because either I'm at work or I'm at the gym. I'll either catch the glimpse end of it or I'll watch the highlights, or if I'm lucky, the gym has it playing and then I'll be able to watch it in between sets. But, you know, it takes sacrifice to hit the gym consistently as much as I do. I have to sacrifice outings. I got to sacrifice friend outings. I got to sacrifice date time with Michelle. And I'm thankful she's acceptance of my journey and my sacrifice, because she sacrifices time, you know, our time, allowing me to spend 2 hours outside of work to focus on myself. And that's 5 times a week, pretty much. So, you know, I'm thankful she's accepting of that and she's understanding of that. And she understands, you know, this is a journey, not an overnight fix. And she has been my rock and my support. And, you know, I'm only this far because of her. So shout out to my girls, shout out to my support system. And shout out to myself, man, because you know, at the end of the day, I'm the only one who fights those demons. Like nobody could force me to go to the gym. Nobody forces me to eat my meal plan every day. Nobody forces me to get adequate amount of rest and sleep. Nobody forces me to do those kind of things. And it takes sacrifice. It takes determination. It takes really just straight up grit, man. It takes straight up grit to do this kind of stuff, man. And it's very rewarding, but it's also very tiring. So with that being said, I'm closing out this video because I got to start the next one. Oh, man, it's like nonstop, but it's fun. I like it. I love it. It's great. Fun. Anyway, so I'm closing out this video. Pool day was a success. It was a great pool day. Just like I stated in the highlight, you know, I didn't get to do deadlifts, but I was able to do Smith machine rows. I do love hitting that. You know, it allows me to open up my back and prime my back ready for deadlifts. So one of these days I will be hitting the deadlifts in the pit. Every time I go, and it's like prime time, you know, it's right after work, so the gym is packed. But overall, that gym is a 10 out of 10. Literally, there's literally nothing wrong with it. Maybe the water system, like Michelle knows, like I tell her all the time, like, my biggest pet peeve when it comes to a gym is a poor water system. Like if you're a gym, you need to have like the best kind of water system available. Water fountains should be on every floor. The gym, Powerhouse is 3 floors and there's only one water fountain in the entire gym. So there should be multiple water fountains. It should be like crystal clear, cold water, and it shouldn't just, when you hit the water fountain, it shouldn't just like spout out like pew. Like it should be coming out efficiently, so I'm not sitting there for freaking like 2 minutes trying to fill up my water bottle. That's my biggest pet peeve when it comes to gyms. But you know, when I open up my own gym, that's gonna be one of my main focuses. Anyway, enough of that. I'm closing out the video this time. I said it 3 times already. I'm closing out the video. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And if you've been around here, or if you're new around here, hit that like button, drop a comment, let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And I appreciate the feedback, whatever feedback it is, man. This journey is all about growing and holding myself accountable, and I'm just showing it's possible because I will be a bodybuilder. I appreciate you guys. See you on the next one. Yes. sir.